Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well. So I wasn't planning on doing a reading for this week, but I don't know, something told me that I probably should. I felt a little up to it. I chose not to do a live this week because I still feel like I need to pull my energy back, but I still wanted to pull one message for this week for everyone. So whenever you are guided to see this reading, if the messages resonate, I want y'all to still take them. Please only take what resonates, don't force it to resonate, and like I said, at any time. So you can see this whenever you're watching it. It's May 4th right now, but if you see this 2 months from now, a year from now, and the messages still resonate, the title still calls to you, then there's a message for you in here somewhere. So I set the intention that everyone walks away with clarity, insight, guidance, confirmation, anything and everything that is for everyone's highest and greatest good. All right, let's get started. So as usual, I am using the Fairy Tale Oracle. I love this deck so much. This is the only time I really use it. And then sometimes I'll pull for myself, but it's like once a year. Okay. So let's get a message for this week. For those of you who are new, welcome. And for those of you who have been on this journey with me for a while, welcome back. I love you guys. Thank you for the constant support and the love. And while I'm doing this, I want to say if you do feel called to contribute, I have all my links down below. You can PayPal me on my donation link. You can Venmo me. You can Cash App me. Like I said, everything down below. I do take personal bookings, but right now, at the moment, I am closed. I will open up midweek or by the end of the week for personal bookings again. And same with my Insta posts. My daily posts and everything will start once again by the end of the week as well. Alrighty, so we have our message. We have number 28 with fairies and words. I don't think this has actually come out before, so I'm intrigued to see what the messages are. Alrighty, 28 for this week, or the week whenever you watch, or the moment whenever you watch. Brute forces are bribes of diamonds, bend others to your will, but gentle words have greater power and gain more conquests still. When the princess in this fairy tale speaks, jewels fall from her lips. Here, even the dragonflies and magical creatures hover, already adorned with her gifts, awaiting for her next word. Now that I say that, I want to show you all the card again. This is a symbolic treasure of a tale in which one of 3 sisters is so sweet-hearted that even though her siblings and stepmother have never loved her or spoken a single kind word to her, she is still pure of heart and kind to all. She, as one of her many chores, goes to the well to draw water, a symbol of drawing upon ancient primal energy and memories. And an old woman asks her to give her a drink. She is kind, and of course she dips the ladle into the well and pours the sweet water into the parched lips of the old woman, who reveals herself to be a fairy. And this fairy blesses the girl for her goodness, and after that, every word that comes from the girl's mouth is accompanied by either a flower or a jewel. This blessing is simply a representation of the girl's essence and her soul, which the fairy woman, with her ability to see through to the heart of a human, has recognized and rewarded. When her stepmother sees the girl and watches diamonds and rubies and roses and lilies fall from her lips, for the first time she values her daughter. She demands to know why she has been gifted with such riches, and when the girl explains, open-hearted as she is, the stepmother sends her sister to the well to do the same. But the fairy is not foolish and disguises herself once again. And so while the sister is expecting a little old woman, a glorious queen comes forth and asks for a drink of water. Instead of obliging, the sister rolls her eyes and demands she go on her way. Of course, the fairy then rewards this action with toads and worms falling from this sister's lips. Woof! The mother blames the good sister for this misfortune and banishes her to the forest, where she meets a king's son a-hunting, who asks her why she is there alone and so sad. When she tells her story, he values not only the jewels that spring forth, but her beauty, her honesty, her grace, and her dignity. Of course, the story ends with the king marrying this girl, so rich in beauty, kindness, intelligence, diplomacy, and eloquence. And the sister, who speaks so cruelly and cursedly, dies a sad death. This is a story about appearances, about good manners and good-heartedness, being for everybody. It is about how, especially when we have no advantage in doing the right thing, we do the right thing anyway. When this card comes to you, you're being asked to watch the thoughts within your head and change them, and to speak words of beauty. This does not mean to flatter or to give in to falsehoods. It is, though, to find the beauty in yourself, people, the world, and every situation, and speak with this beauty and from this beauty within. To do this, we must alter any ugliness or distortion that originates within our own mind and leach ourselves of the toxins of ugly thoughts, the kind that can poison us from within. You are being told that if another seems to have what you desire, you cannot just suddenly create it. There is work to be done at the deep level of thought, and in time, when you have worked on your own mind, your own consciousness, and your own energy, the words that fall from your lips and the energy that pours from you will be as the jewels from the lips of the princess. Guys, I love this message so far. That will be the external evidence of the great beauty within you. If you resist this and do not do the work at a deep level first, you will never find the right words, and you will find whatever poison you do not clear from your mind and heart will somehow leak into the world. Through your words and deeds. Clear yourself, do the work, and then the beauty you have to offer the world will come from you as naturally as rain falls from a cloud, as perfect as a sunrise. Okay, let's get some very straightforward meanings here. Words have the power to change lives. Absolutely. Be careful of the words that you speak to yourself, to others, especially in moments of the ugliness, right? Where the ego comes up. Really watch your words, guys. Speak words of kindness and you will be rewarded. And don't do it with the motivation of being rewarded. Do it because it's genuine and comes from within. Be charitable to all. Do good deeds often with no thought of reward. Exactly. Don't think of the ulterior motive otherwise. Universe doesn't speak that. Universe doesn't speak a language. It doesn't believe your words. It believes your energy, right? Words, yes, are spell work. We're going to call it. Words become thoughts. Thoughts become things, and we have to be careful. The intention behind those words are what matter most. And the universe sees through bullshit, all right? Do not seek to enrich yourself. Imitation is not the way to success. This is a huge one that I think Spirit wants me to speak on a little bit more. Just because something in success, whatever this means for you, unfolds a certain way for someone else, does not mean you will follow the same exact footsteps. Whether this is regarding a business that someone has created on their own, verb confirmation, and you feel that because they were up and running by a certain amount of time and making a certain amount of money by a certain amount of time means that it will happen for you as well. You are thinking wrong, and that path of thinking that you need to follow their footsteps is going to derail you. So don't go down that path. Same thing when it comes to love. If you see friends around you or family around you who are leveling up, we'll say, in their love life, where they may be taking the next step of commitment, they may be getting engaged, married, having a baby, getting a house, moving, whatever this is, you have to reel it back in. Just because it happened for every other person a specific way does not mean it will happen the same way for you. You have to stay open, okay? Alrighty. When we speak with beauty and kindness, all are enriched. Yes. And I'm going to add on to the last thing I just said. When we celebrate other people's successes genuinely, it attracts our own success, even more. Lastly, someone may need assistance. And with that being said, it means, are you willing to help this person knowing that you may not get anything in return? And is it coming from a genuine place? Are you irritated? Are you annoyed? Or are you going to give yourself and help this other person in whatever form this may be? Just knowing that it's the right thing to do because you feel called to, because it's a kind thing, it's a kind gesture that maybe it will come back to you some way, in some shape or form with good karma. And that maybe in the past you didn't have it and you may be full of resentments and you don't want to offer the help because you didn't have the help. That is the recipe to derailing yourself. You're going to kick yourself in the butt with that. If you knew at one point you would have loved that help that this other person needs that you can give now, give it to them. Genuinely. Whatever this means, alright? These are some pretty profound messages, guys, but what I will say is that you've got to be aware of the words that you speak. Truly, they can cut, they can be blunt and cut like a sword. Very sharp tongue, right? Like, that's a saying for a reason. Or you can just radiate this love, and every time you open your mouth and speak words of kindness and positivity, you can inspire every cell in your body, and then even those that are there to witness or to experience that energy in the words that you speak. I love this. Let me know how the messages resonate down below in the comments, and I will be back on IG and everything soon. I love you guys. I miss you guys. I'm sending you so much love and support this week and whenever you watch this, and always, and we'll talk soon. Bye.